What's going on, YouTube? It's your man's Fruit Gushies here. You know what I'm saying? You know the vibes. But I finally got the build video. I finally got the build for you guys. I know a few of y'all were asking for it in the fan vid, and a lot of people have been asking for the build. I'm not even gonna lie. So I'm gonna show y'all today the build that I was using against Fana, and the build that I'd be using, just the build that I made. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so let's jump right into it. So obviously you're gonna go point guard, you're gonna go guard, your height's gonna go 6'3", your weight's gonna be 181, and your wingspan gonna be 6'7". And yeah, let's keep it pushing. So then, first things first, we're gonna go 76 driving layup, and I went 71 dunk because I don't know, to me I feel like that's kind of the sweet spot. I don't know how the fuck this precision dunker badge works, but I know you get that at 71. And then I went 56 standing dunk, you feel me? So that shit was just cheap. I low-key just threw that shit on there. But yeah, so I put 56 standing dunk, 71 dunk, 76 layup. When I dunk, all I do is low-key be cheesing the one-handed ones. You just go like diagonal up right or diagonal up left, or whatever the one the ball hands in, or whatever side you're going. That shit's pretty fucking unguardable with the crossovers and the shit that I be cheesing. And yeah, I feel like that's all you need. In my opinion, I feel like all you need is 71 dunk. So yeah, that's what the finishing is looking like. Now let's move on to the shooting. We're on the shooting now. I went 79 midi and a 94 3-point. I thought a 94 3-point is like the spot you definitely are gonna want to have it at for like a threes guard, especially if you're running stage or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Playing like stage, or if you're just like the main guard on team, rec, whatever. I feel like you should definitely be having at least a 94 3-point. So yeah, this is what I'll be running. You definitely need to be able to shoot in this game. So I think a 94 3-point is definitely like the sweet spot, because shooting is a little weird in this game, I won't lie. But they did just have a shooting buff. They did just have a buff. Fuck, was it last night or today? I don't know. They just had a buff, and so I feel like they didn't really need to buff shooting though, because the shooting was like kind of the skill gap a little bit. But I think all they needed to do was buff limitless, which they buff limitless range and they buff the shooting. So maybe, I don't know, maybe you won't need 94 3-point anymore. I don't know. I haven't really played for the update. So yeah, but I went 94 3-ball, 79 midi. 79 midi, I'm not gonna lie, is good enough for me to shoot midi crabs, because I'd be front fading at the mid range. I'm not gonna lie. So 79 midi I feel like is good enough, but some people like 84 for the gold midi magician. But I think silver is good enough for me as of right now, especially for the front fades. I could definitely front fade at the midi and back fade, so, like fairly consistent. But yeah, that's how the shooting is looking like on the build. And now we're gonna get on to the next. Alright, now we on to the fucking playmaking. You feel me? So I went 87 pass act. The reason why I 87 pass act is for this bronze bailout. You need that bronze bailout. That shit is crucial for ISO players. I'm not gonna lie, that shit's crucial regardless. I feel like you should definitely be having an 87 pass act on a guard, especially because, bro, everyone be fucking helping, bro. Everyone helps in stage, especially, bro. Everyone helps out their corners, leaves that shit wide open. I'm not gonna lie. They always be leaving the corners. And bailout, I think, is a crucial badge that I think you should definitely be having this year. And then, yeah, so of course, I also went 95 ball handle for all the dribble SIGs you need. This build gets all the SIGs you need. I went 91 speed with ball to get all the dribble styles you need. To get that Kyrie. If Kyrie's like 90, Kyrie might be 90 dribble style, but you need 91 speed with ball, obviously, for fucking Hall of Fame speed booster. But yeah, so this shit gets all the badges you need, all the fucking SIGs that you need. I get all the good dribble moves on here. and it has bailout, which like I already explained, bailout's definitely an important badge, I believe, this year. I think you definitely need bailout. The badge is pretty broken. I don't think you need anything higher than bronze, my guy, because without bailout, your player throwing that shit fucking out of bounds, or it's gonna give your fucking teammate like a rough ass pass, and your corners ain't gonna be able to shoot off it. But if you're ISOing this year, I think this is definitely a must-have, because ISO, you need to be able to dot your corners. Like, you have to be able to dot your corners, and them motherfuckers gotta hit them shots too. But yeah, so that's the playmaking on the build. That's what I got going on here, and let's keep it pushing, people. Okay, so now we're on to the defense. We're on to the defense part of the build. And so what I did, I went 58 interior and I went 58 perimeter. You probably don't need 58 interior, but I just did it. Like, I probably could have lowered the interior a little bit and put the standing dunk up to like 58, but it wouldn't have made a difference. But I just went 58 because that's what my first build had ever that I made. But that one I kind of fucked up on and put no dunk on it type shit. But yeah, so what I did, I went 58 interior so I could have interior defense so that people can't backdoor me. Okay, sometimes people will backdoor me, but I get a lot of stops with this interior defense. I wish I could make it a way to have block, but I can't, like, with all the shit that I want. So I just went interior defense, and I just put my hands up, and I'm not gonna lie, when the lock tries to backdoor, they be missing that shit a lot. And so I also went 58 perimeter defense for the bronze off-ball pest, so I can try and bump them when they try and backdoor me, you feel me? And then this shit right here is crucial. I went 60 rebounding. 60 rebounding and 58 interior defense, so excuse me, my fault. And so whenever the luck or whoever the fuck I'm guarding in the corner tries to backdoor me, I'm gonna put my hands up, they're gonna miss it, and then I'm gonna have this 60 rebound with the bronze rebound chaser. You see the bronze rebound chaser on a 6'3" guard, I got bronze rebound chaser. Yes, that shit is fucking devious for some reason. That shit's hella good. But that shit, like, yeah, so I got that interior defense, the pretty much 60 interior defense with 58. So I got the 58 interior defense and the 60 rebound. So when they miss, when they try and put it up over me, they're not gonna know that I have interior defense, right? So they're gonna try and just lay it up over me, think I'm another one of these little ass guards that ain't got no defense, and they're gonna clink that bitch, right? But then I got the rebound chasing out because I'm gonna have box out and I'm gonna grab it over them. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm getting at here? Yeah, you feel me? That shit works. I promise you it does. I promise you that shit works. I will not lie to you guys. That shit works. And I get stops all the time from that shit. And I even be getting rebounds. I definitely be horsing my teammates sometimes. But yeah, I think rebound is crucial. I don't know. I like to have rebounding on every build, and I think I put rebounding on my build in 2K23 also, and defense. But yeah, so I think this is good enough defense for me to have just sitting in a fucking corner and just trying not to let people backdoor you as much. But yeah, I do have a 6'6" build on the way that I am going to be making and showing you guys that also is that works for threes. But I like Kyrie dribble style, so that's the reason why I got a 6. I'm showing y'all the 6'3" build for now, and this is the build that I was using versus Fana. But yeah, this is crucial right here. I think this defense is good. But yeah, so let's move on. Let's move on to the physicals. You feel me? Alright, so now we're on the physicals, people, and what I got is I got 86 speed. And then I got 93 Excel. Obviously, I got the 93 Excel for the Hall of Fame speed booster. And I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen people on Twitter and just other people going high speed. Yeah, going high speed and low Excel to get the fucking, hold on, it's hot as fuck in my room. To get the Hall of Fame speed booster and the Hall of Fame the fucking hyperdrive. They've been upping their speed and lowering the Excel. But I've had friends test it out, and they said that they do. I haven't tested it out personally because I ain't gonna waste money on a build just to figure that shit out. But like, they have it test. I have friends that have tested this out and said that they do feel a little bit slower with the lower Excel. So I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna keep putting my builds with high Excel because, yeah, as an ISO player, I think we're gonna want to have as much speed as we can. You know what I'm saying? Because already defense is fucking broken and we're ISOing, so pretty sure you're gonna want to be as quick as you fucking can. So I think I'm gonna stick with going the high Excel and not do the high speed like what some other people are doing. But all I know is that I do have friends that tested it out and they said that they do feel a tad slower without the Excel being high. And so I didn't go, obviously I have to have 33 strength. I have 33 strength because that's just what it puts it at whenever I put up the interior defense, so that's just what it put it up as. And I put my vertical up to 58. I didn't have it as low as it could go because I did want to just, I don't know, be able to jump a little fucking higher, I guess. So, and then there's nothing else really for me to put it on, so I just went 58 vert just to help me out a little bit, I guess, just to get the rebounds that I need. See, maybe those two attributes make a difference. I don't fucking know. I don't really have anything to put it on regardless, so it's like, you feel me? Might as well just put it on the vert. And of course, you know, we got 99 stamina for the Hall of Fame handles for days. That shit's a fucking must-have. It's not a must-have. Gold is probably good enough. But stamina's cheap as fuck, so why not go 99? You feel me? But yeah, so that's the build, I guess. I guess that's the build that I had cooked up. That's the shit that I'm using. I'm probably gonna main this shit for a while. I'm probably not gonna make another 6-3 build for a while. This shit does good enough for me. This shit's fine. I am going to be having a 6-6 build on the way though, because I do want to try one of those out because I've been seeing other people rock with them, and I think my 6-6 build is dead ass the best 6-6 build I've seen. The best 6-6 build I've seen. I'm pretty sure the one that I got cooking up is the best one I've seen. But yeah, so that's the build. This shit works good for me in stage. I don't know how it's gonna work for y'all type shit, but this is what I'm rocking with, and yeah, I fuck with it. But yeah, so that's the build. And yeah, that's the build right there. But yeah, that's the build video for you guys. That's the build. I appreciate everyone who watched throughout the whole thing and watched the video to stick around and watch the build. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for watching and everything. But yeah, hopefully, if y'all end up making the build, y'all fuck with it. I fuck with it. This is the build I've been using for a while. I did have one other guard build that I fucked up on, and then I made this one, and this one is definitely a lot better than my other one. But yeah, so I think this build is definitely good, and if y'all make it, I don't think y'all will be disappointed. But yeah, I appreciate all the people who watched, and I will be having more content coming soon. And yeah, I thank you guys, and I appreciate it.